I wouldn't enjoy doing that job that just made me money, because I consider myself quite successful because I've been able to do what I enjoy doing and make a living at it. What I do is more conceptually based, so my food stuff is concept based. So people come to me, I think, for my ideas or my interpretation of ideas. It's nice to be in a place where only, in the world where there's only you that does it. Because that's the other thing, I've got the bar certainly at a certain height because of the foodscape work, and then I did the bodyscapes, and then I've done all the cityscapes made out of different things. So I have to keep coming up with something that's kind of like, wow. I started out back in the mid-80s, and there was so much photography out there, and the advertising world was booming at the time. And you could put your hat out of the window and a layout would come into it, and you go, oh wow, I've got a job. I actually originally went out to be a landscape photographer, but people used to be really encouraging about the still life and said, your still life's got something really good going on, we think you should develop that. And I got very, very busy and was very successful as a young photographer. In the early noughties, I kind of found that I was getting very bored with the work that I was doing. I was doing a bit of everything. I was doing people shots, I was doing location shots. It wasn't until I kind of found myself getting really disenchanted with the business and getting really bored that I sort of stumbled upon the foodscape thing, which kind of then inspired me again, and I found my mojo again. It was about 10 years that I'd been doing the foodscapes before they actually took off. It wasn't until I'd done about 22 pieces that people could see that I could do it out of different ingredients. And then all of a sudden it was a body of work that had a tipping point, and that's when it went viral. I think it's down to your imagination. I mean, I was an only child. I used to sit in my room for most of my childhood, drawing and building kind of cities out of Lego and stuff. I think your imagination is like a muscle, and if you don't use it, you don't get fit mentally and creatively. Being bored. Boredom is the key to actually being inventive and being imaginative and being creative. You've got to allow yourself to get totally bored, and your brain then starts to invent stuff. If you fill your head up and your time up with stuff that's entertaining you, then you're not being the creative individual that you're capable of being.